Hi guys, welcome to my second tank placement match during the RQB beta. Second match post placements, I should say. Sorry. Today we're going to Volskaya. So obviously match 1 was a win on Lijiang Tower, a bit of a messy one. Some points to take away. But coming into this map, again hoping for a good performance. I think the last time I played this was in one of my damage placements, so I had a bit of a lackluster showing. So again I wanted to put in a good shift here. Again, my tank partner, he picks D.Va straight off the bat, so I go for the Orisa again. We're on the attack first. So this will be about this is a good opportunity for me to practice kind of pushing forward, taking space, and hopefully capturing the objective. So yeah, I think the main things that I had from my last match coming in were putting the shield too far forward and then allowing me to be shot at, or kind of have the people in front of me shooting at the shield and people from the side shooting at me, and getting kind of flanked, getting stuck like that. That was probably the biggest thing. Again, some challenges with the halt. No, admittedly here at the start of the match I got a bit distracted by it for a second, and it put me a bit behind the curve in getting out the door. You can see my team are there. Fortunately they're going out pretty cautiously. They're probably wondering where's our tank, but I'm here now. Unfortunately it looks like we're going around two different ways, but see what happens. So I go around here, pop the shield head, tried to pull the Reaper back out. Can you halt a Reaper while he's in Wraith form? Probably not, but I pulled the Junkrat out and got a bit of damage on him. Now again, hopefully we just push forward. So we get the Ana really low there. Chase down to finish her off, and we get the Junkrat. Now I want to go down here just in case it's a slow push and we get stuck between the alive people and their respawns. I want to kind of push onto the point here as soon as my shield becomes available. We do so. D.Va's charging down, so we use the halt to pull her back, and we demech her. It's a good play there. Now we just want to finish her off. Now we've got the Zarya trapped, so we just need to finish her off. We do. Soldier comes in again, sort of trickling in. And Junkrat and Ana. Now as soon as my shield comes back online, yeah, I want to push this up here. So that hopefully we can hold the point. Just throwing damage on here, mostly to charge ultimate and push them back. And I do actually get a kill on Lucia, although I think with the new respawn rules for 2 CP, I think he would have respawned pretty much immediately. So it was a bit of a speculative shield I threw out there, but it kept someone alive, which is good. Now I want to kind of drive our team forward, see if we can snowball this. So we did a really good job on the first push. Fortunately our shield goes down pretty quickly, so I just want to take some cover while I wait for it to recharge. Hopefully my team would have been able to take. So I want to push just onto the point and bust out the supercharger. And yes, still just pops his ult at the same time. We get a really good team kill. We're at, I don't know, 60% already. Good. It was really useful up from Widow there as well, actually, so that we can see where they're coming. I will deal with the Bastion before he becomes a problem. And yeah, they're not able to touch, and we cut the points. I think that was 13 eliminations, gold with 0 deaths. A really strong push. You know, we got loads of time in the time bank. There, so that was really strong. We're doing really well.
Guys, GG.
See, no, I mean, I think more than anything, what we just need to do here is not collapse as quickly on the first point as they did. Now my tank partner, who was D.Va, he switched over to Reinhardt. So I was in two minds about should I go to an off tank here or stick with double barrier. I decided to stick with the Orisa because you know I had a pretty good game in round 1 with her. She's obviously really powerful currently, and also obviously my partner's just switched from D.Va to Reinhardt. It might be that he has one go at it, doesn't like it, and then goes back to D.Va or something, and then we'd be left without a main tank. So yeah, here we are. I think we did have a Bastion for a second, but yeah, then he swapped off to a McCree. I think either would be either would be options for here. We've got, is it a Baptiste instead of our Moira, I think, so you know, he'll work pretty well with me. So I was just checking who was in voice comms, and yeah, most of us are. I think it's a Reinhardt's not, and someone else. So now I'm going to try and use my halt here. I don't have great sight line for exact movements, and again I chuck it out there, but it doesn't quite come off. I don't quite pull them off the edge. Similar to the last match again, I just need to practice that. They've got Sigma, who I don't think they had last round. So I want to focus on. He's coming out pretty much alone. Tor pushes in, so we want to punish him, which we do. Now I hear someone capping the point. Not sure who that is. So we come back to and test. I do want to do a bit of shield dancing there. Now I want to hunt her down and finish her. She's still going, unfortunately. We haven't been able to deal with her, so anyway, I decided to fall back to the point. This is maybe, I don't know how she did that actually. I don't know. Maybe she went all the way round and onto us. If I'm honest, I think that was a bit poor for me. I think the key source there was that I wasn't putting enough faith in our healers. And I was backing off, trying to avoid damage, where maybe I should have been a bit more aggressive. Just kind of stood my ground, fired bullets into anything that needed it, and trust the healers would keep me up. So I saw my team push forward, so I move off and pop a shield there. I think it's good. This should buy us a bit of time. Baptiste pops his ult, so I think we'll try and make use of this. Fortunately, I don't think we managed to get a kill of it. And I get flanked and taken out, but Mercy gets a good res on me. So here's where I want to pull back a bit, deal with the turret, which was blocking them in there. It's a decent position to take up. Now I see Symmetra coming on the left, and she's fast becoming kind of my priority target to deal with, because she's the one who's causing us a lot of problems. Unfortunately, I went down there. Again, I think shield placement in retrospect should have been kind of a couple of meters back, so that I would have been covered from both angles. See, they're firing through here. I come out here, I just want to die on the point if nothing else. Unfortunately, the Sigma ult forces me off and I get taken down. I could have dropped my supercharger there given the current situation, but yeah, I don't think I would have gotten value. And unfortunately, our team actually do really well. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I'd probably need to watch it back on the replay tool, but they actually managed to come in with the kills. So that kind of my rush back there and buying those few seconds were actually well worthwhile. This is good, but you know, we've got to be careful, because they almost did to us what we did to them, where they just straight snowballed the point. So see, I think it's the Symmetra up there again. Try to halt her, just pull her in to a nice area. One of the things I maybe should be doing is calling out my halts, particularly as we've got a Widowmaker on the team. Again, I think I learned from my early mistake. My shield's been put in a better position to give me cover from both sides. Drag the Symmetra out. But yeah, again, if I'd have called that out, maybe we could have capitalised on it. Now Symmetra wants to push in with the Zen ult. I don't think that was a great Zen ult, if I'm honest, but I was trying to take advantage of Ryan's Earth Shatter, but there's a shield in the way, unfortunately, but it doesn't matter, we get the kills. We're doing okay. It's a good shield to block the D.Va bomb, and then chase it down before she can remake, so that was a good passage of play there, I'd say. A bit poor aim against that sentry turret, but I think it was the right decision to go after that, as there's no immediate threat coming from the forward line, but that turret could have got really annoying in the back. I thought I heard, yeah, was it the Lucio going around there? Again, I maybe could have called this out for like our McCree to deal with. He could have done well there, rather than trying to deal with it myself, so I think that was a mistake. Tor comes in with his ult. I don't think he does a great job with it. Holt. I bust out the supercharger because the fights. It looked like that duel was going against me there, and I thought, given how close they are, capping it, any sort of edge we can get, it's probably better to invest in ult and even delay the fight, or slow the fight at this point. So yeah, I mean, they've got less time than us now, but obviously we have a massive time bank, so whatever happens here, ideally we want to minimise their time, just make it really difficult for them to get an A cap, basically. So now we're able to push up a little bit again. Lucio comes in as soon as we're getting pressed up, though. I pull back, put my shield in a again decent position. Kree chases forward and we deal with him. Yeah, so get my shield off. Just trying to demech this D.Va. They do well. Take out the sentry turrets, as those can be super annoying. Now this Sigma barrier is really low, so I decided to just start firing continually into it. Sim gets a good ult there, which unfortunately prevents us from capitalising on breaking this the Sigma barrier. Unfortunately, yeah, they get through the shield and take me out there. I feel I could have done better there. I was maybe in a bad position given where the Sigma barriers were coming in, so I was kind of just firing into them and not doing much else. I don't know what my team were doing. My team were maybe a bit more to the right. Maybe they were going around there to get the flank angle to avoid the barrier, but therefore also stepping away from my barrier. So that's maybe where we could have done better. We finished it. I think they've only got a minute left on their second on this push, which is pretty decent. I think it took them longer than a minute to take it the first time around. No, I picked D.Va here. That was actually just on accident. I was thinking so much about my strategy for this, I didn't realise I'd picked the wrong character until we load here, and it's like, oh wait, that's not Orisa. So swap back. So I'm going to adopt the same strategy as last time. Hold the same position. It worked out well, but I think I call out in a second to keep an eye out, because their Symmetra is probably going to try the exact same thing again, where they go around the back. I think Symmetra will try sneaking around the back again, so someone keep an eye out for her. Could be an easy kill. And there we are, yeah. Because yeah, ideally it's like if we know we're coming, if we get into position in advance, you know, maybe as soon as she comes around, Doomfist just he's hiding around the corner and he just knocks her flying with a whatever it is, rocket punch or whatever. Again, I'll try the Holt again when they come round. It's obviously quite far away. So I pull someone. Yeah, they don't quite come off the side. I think that's just something I just need to practice. Just a game, probably even just me, yeah, just really get to grips with the Holt. Come around here because they're sort of flanking around here. I get the kill on the D.Va, which is good. We're trading kind of kill for kill, although we're coming out on top. No. He's trying to shield dance with me, I'm trying to shield dance with him, but I'm probably doing slightly better than him at the moment. Yeah, and we get the kill. Obviously I had help from the Mercy by the end, which was good. So that was good mindset to kind of shield dance, and we survived the first attack, so I think this is it's kind of all or nothing for them now. Again, the Holt doesn't quite come off. And they can't touch the point, so we get a full hold on A there, which is really good. Now we've basically got whatever it is, 4.5 minutes to get 33% on A, and given how well we did the first round, we should be in a really strong position here. So it's basically just kind of same again. I see we've picked up a Symmetra, so obviously I kind of thought that we were going to try going around the back this time. Because yeah, we need one team fight win in 4.5 minutes, which should be doable. Now what I did notice there is that one of their players left, which it's a bit deflating for me. Obviously, while it means that we should have a much easier time now, it's a bit deflating because it knows that it's not going to be a proper contest now, and you know, even though it means I should win and get more SR, etc., it's not. it's not really the same level of practice or experience. We won't really get the same amount out of it as we should win now, and it's just because one of their players has screwed over the rest of the team, which is a bit rubbish. So anyway, I see that we've got Diva and Symmetra over here, so it looks like we're going to try and go around the back. I think we're trying to teleport around the back. So I've got out to the team that I think we're going to go around the back, but then the Symmetra does that. It looks like the Diva's waiting, maybe to go around there, but whatever. Maybe they just wanted to place him. Whatever. So we get the shield break, which is good. We demec the Diva. This is looking good. They've actually, I think they've got Symmetra and Torbjorn, so they're sort of double turret, which should actually some way help to make up for their shortage of players. Now this is really annoying on this map when the sim puts the turrets there, because you're pushing in through the choke and getting hit with those. Now I think the Zenyatta was in the side there and got a good couple of kills, which is unfortunate. Again, that was where I put the shield too far forward. So we've lost our Diva. So yeah, it looks like our team are forward on the point, but obviously with no tanks. Yeah, it's one of their support players, by the way, that's left, I think. So trying to protect a Mercy, didn't quite come off there. And it's difficult to push through here, focusing. Maybe what I should have been doing here is pushing kind of against the truck, so less focus on trying to go round, but just give myself a window to take out the turrets. I pull back there to get the health pack. Now we've got to stop. We've got to get this Diva. Yeah, we do. We demec her. She's good. Sim messes up her barrier because it's dropped kind of just behind me. So now it's a great opportunity to push in. So we get the shields. So again, I'm trying to deal with these to help create the space for Soldier. Yeah, Sim's just throwing the turrets in really quickly. Now I need to get out. I need healing, which comes through. Healers do a pretty good job in this game, actually. Fair play to them. I don't think I can really criticise them. So whilst Transcendence is going off, perfect opportunity, and I take out all three really quickly, which is good. That's what you need to do. You can only do it in one sweep. Then unfortunately they get through my shield. I was a bit distracted when the fourth turret came in. And what I'm really noticing here is that we're struggling to get through, and obviously it's a 5-stack. Let's regroup. Go in as one. I've got my ult. We should be able to push with that. So call it out. Yeah, let's regroup. We'll go in together. I can go out. We've got my ult. I'm going to use that so that we can push through. So ideally what I want to do here is go in. I'll drop that. That'll hopefully allow us to get through the Sigma barrier and maybe get a couple of kills, which should we should be able to snowball to the point. So I think that was some good shot calling, and my team, fair play to them, they're right in with it. So it's always great when you get teammates that are just willing to go with you. So unfortunately my shield gets taken out pretty quickly there. But we deal with the turret, which is good. Tall turret, that is. Now I maybe should be pushing forward quicker here. I want to deal with that Sigma barrier then. So now I'm coming in to try and back up our team. Pop out a shield. I want to deal with the Zen because he's their only healer at the moment. Now it's just Sigma. Deal with him and cap the point for a win. So that was really good. I mean, fair play to them. They did a really good job on that final round. And given that they only had 5 players, you kind of think maybe if they had the 6th man, maybe they would have won that. I don't know. You know, we still probably would have got to the point where we'd pushed in there with the ult. Maybe it would have worked. I don't know. But we get the win. That was good. I think I had a decent round as Orisa there. Again, it's that fine line between pushing forward to try to create space and kind of being that aggressive play versus pushing forward too aggressively and overextended and getting picked off, whether on a flank or just because the shield goes down too quickly. Which I think I just need to work on and get more comfortable with. But decent match nonetheless. A lot of positives in there. Again, especially the first round where we rolled them. I did really well there. Blocked a lot of damage. So it's good. I'm hitting some form with Orisa. Again, I'm excited to see what happens to my SR. 1574. So that goes up, whatever that is, 26, 44 or something like that. So that's not bad. Pretty good ride again. Any feedback, leave it below. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you very much for watching. Bye.